Hey guys, it's Devin.
And Chris.
With Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. We'll get this figured out.
We're trying out a new camera, so let us know if you think this is working out for us. Do we need to work on the lighting? Do we need to work on the sound? But we're going to figure this out together, okay? Today, let's do our best friend blinds, Reposados under 50. Tell them the rules.
So, the rules today are one of these is an Espelon Repo, and then you have to rate it 1, 2, 3, and today 4, and can't falter on it. It's got to be stamped in stone. As you can see, I've got the feet, you've got the non-feet. By who?
Except for one. And these are from theneatglass.com. We have got a special promo code for you to use. If you pop on over to theneatglass.com, you too can own a set. You also have the ones with a sweet little stem on it, so you can look all fancy and stuff. The one with the feet, so when you're holding it, you're not affecting the temperature of the spirit on the inside. Or the one without the foot, it does get a temperature from your hand, which is fine if you're doing something that doesn't need to be cold or warm or whatever. It's always good.
A nice wine is.
But I like how these are designed by science.
Right.
So, all right, well, let's get to it. All right, let's figure this out. Boop, boop, boop. All right. I will tell you, I am jealous of your picks. Because you got some really good... Ooh. That's interesting. Okay. That one's weird. This one's got some like lighter fluid on it for some reason today. I don't know. Did you hook me up with all like additive bombs again? I hope not.
I did not. I actually pretty sure you have a decent selection.
I know you've got a good selection. These are so confusing. I think my sniffer's broken because these don't smell that great today.
Well, it is a Repo on a nice day.
What the world is going on? Okay. Gotta erase my nose. That one's not bad. That was horrifying. Less horrifying. And that's horrible. So I'm going to put this one number 1. Fuck. Oh. Good thing this is not a children's show. That just smells weird.
Now I remember it. Okay.
It's kind of... I can't. Something's not right. All right, so I'm gonna
I had
go.
to think of what the third one was, so it took me a minute. That's what that comment was.
All right, so nose, I'm gonna go like this. This one is the only one that smells halfway good.
Okay.
But all of them are not hitting my nose today right.
It is a unique nose. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is where I'm at today.
All right. Now I'm afraid to taste.
I'm not going to lie, yours is pretty decent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That one's sweet forward, nice oak to it.
Do you remember, and they're even before my time, but they still, as a novelty, brought these out. You remember those little plastic bubble. Like when you put the straw in the plastic thing, you dip it and you blow it.
Yeah.
Remember how nasty that smelled? That's the way it's coming about my nose today. It smells like that plastic bubble stuff. That's what it smells like today.
Then are you going to be surprised?
I am. But it tastes good. It smells weird, but it tastes good. I'm weirded out by today.
That one tastes like a whiskey
And that
corn
one tastes
mash,
pretty... Which one?
followed by like bitter IPA.
That's interesting because that is one of my... that's up there on my... It's not my favorite, but it's up there. Okay, they taste way better than they smell. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, there's now a new button down there for you to click on. Not only can you subscribe, that you can also hit that like button and you can share, but there's also the join button. We have 3 different memberships, and that's just really to help us out so we can afford to keep bringing great content to you. I hope that you're liking it. Several of you are making great comments, and you're also sharing it out there. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you coming on. Wow. I'm confused. It's good, but it's slightly bitter. The plastic bubble stuff. They're all tasting the identical today. It's weird. Not identical, but they're pretty damn close.
Yeah, I'm having some issues here.
It's so different. I'm going to move that one forward.
The Reposados are difficult, guys.
These are super hard. As much as I want to say this is definitively the best, and this one is, I can't. I'm definitely going to pull this one back here. That's got a good taste and a nose to it.
You know what? I think I'm going to go on the taste the same as my nose.
Oh, my God. Did I do this for my nose?
No.
I don't remember now.
Anywho, here we go. I think we've come to a decision. I was going to say an agreement, but...
So let's go ahead and we're going to pause it. All right.
You guys like how when we put the bottles up, so here are my bottles. So,
we're
going to go with the Arete.
That makes sense.
We're going to go with...
That's my number 1.
The Astral. We're going to go with the Insolito.
Okay. Number 2.
And we're going to go with the Espolon.
That was the worst one today. Ooh, I almost dropped that glass. So my number 1... This is a good Reposado, especially for $39.99. You cannot go wrong for, and that's the one that was my number 1 on the nose and the taste. Astral, man, it just had a weird smell to it. This was good. This was my number 2. That's nice and had a good taste to it. The Reposado just smelled burnt to me today. Like it smells like. Well, you've got a Reposado.
I do too.
I'm like, you got the Espolon. Okay, here we go. It says we had to use the Espolon for both of you. There's something about the Espolon that y'all like. All right, so Espelon is your number 3.
Yeah.
Your number 1 is Your number 1 and is one of my favorites. Carrera. There you go. You put that up there. Carrera. Then your number
2.
So this one's in the middle here. Are these two, or where's this one?
This one's number 4.
That's number 4.
Yep.
Okay. So number 4 is your Arete.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And Sergio Cruz comes in.
That's number 2.
Your number 2. Carrera number 1, and number 2 is Sergio Cruz with Tequila 21. And this is only $39.99.
I can't be mad at either one of these, honestly.
No, because your number 1 is $49.99 on Old Town Tequila. This is $39.99. It's only available at Pascal Liquor, but it is still $39.99. I knew it anyways, and I looked it up to double check. Espelon, I didn't even look it up to see how much it is, but I know it's under $50. What is it, $39.99?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And this one was also $49.99 on Old Town Tequila.
Artisanal
That's right.
Repo.
The artisanal Repo, which is Arete. This is Arete.
Correct.
You know.
But that's the regular Repo versus
That's
the
right.
artisanal.
Let me get that, just to make sure that I'm looking at it right. Here we go. How crazy is that? Now, I'll tell you what, guys, because we're having a membership reveal, now we do have another segment that we've been doing, and this is just for the members only. So if you sign up for one of the memberships down there, you too will be able to see the next part. We're going to switch chairs, and we're going to see out of the ones that I chose for him, which ones I think are number 1, number 2, and number 3. But we're going to check it out. And if you want to see what that is, go hit that join button, and you too can see it.